sorry I'm late. So sorry I'm late. I just got into some shit and I had to maintain. So sorry, but thank you for waiting for me. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. I'm going to move to the live chat here. Oh, we got fuck you here. Okay, we got Patrick and fuck you in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we got Apollo in the house. He's happy to be here for y'all. All right, y'all. Welcome to the OraCola. I'm rnacle coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas here on March 20th. Is it the 20th of March already? God damn. 2024. I'm just not able to handle it. Seriously. PNG's here. Hey, PNG, good to see you. Yeah, I am not able to handle this shit. I don't know where time has gone away from me, but apparently it is almost April. We just had the equinox. We just had the fucking vernal equinox, aka spring equinox, if you're not with the Latin. We just had that shit last night. It just happened. It is still in the energy of it happening. And I'm just unable to handle it because I am still thinking I'm 5 years old. Back, when I was 5 years old, I'm still thinking that time when I was 5 years old. I still feel that in my body. And I don't understand how it is suddenly many, 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 many years ahead of that time. And that is reality. I don't know. I understand why there's so many homeless now because some people just refuse to accept it. They just nope. They checked out. They're like, nope, we are not accepting this truth in quotations that you're telling us. We are just going to check out and not deal with it. I get it. Sometimes I feel the same way. Anyway, Prince is here too. Hey, Prince, good to see you. All right. Well, since I'm a few minutes late, I'll be staying a few minutes late. But essentially, what I do here is for about an hour, I will hang out with y'all and commune through the universe because I have a channel. I'm special. And I will answer your questions through the universe, through various oracles that will be selected at random through our Wheel of Fortunes, which was a recently instituted thing that a family member sent. And we just incorporated it because you know what? I think collaboration is how we move forward. Honestly, if we don't collaborate, we don't accelerate. And you can put that on a fucking bumper sticker and claim it for your own. I will give it to you. I just hope that I see a war between the few of you who will do it. And I love to see the lawsuits on the Daily Mail because I'm just going to stay out of it. I just supplied the idea. Y'all supplied the drama. That's what I'm after. So yeah, I would love that, but whatever. I'm going to be here for the next hour. Y'all can hang out with me if you want to. Put in your things, all that shit. It's going to happen. If you don't know what's happening, well, look in the description box below. If you're a looky-loo, look in the description box below. That explains all of it. I don't need to explain none of it to this family who is always tuning in because they're clutch family all the time. But yeah, if you're a looky-loo, look in the description box. You see what's going to happen. You see how it works. And you got to be logged into Google to make it happen because Google needs your info. FYI. Anyway, back to the program. We got Patrick, fuck you, PNG, yep, Prince, all them people. Okay, I love it. I love it. Y'all are all here. Y'all are all here. So, before we get started, we always got to do the ritual. So, now if you got your own ritual that you need to do, now's the time to do it. So, the first thing I do always is burn the sacred wood. Oh, we got to get that tip nice and hot. Ooh. So it's just like smoking. It's just smoking so hard. Yeah. All right. We burn the sacred wood. All right. And then next, we got to let the universe know we're here. So we're going to ring the bell, let the universe know that we're here and we're ready to accept their guidance and wisdom and all their pointers and all the things. All the things. All right. And then we got our pathogen wand. Well, we're we're always worried about pathogens. Oh, it came on. So every time you go anywhere, you got to just like will the pathogens out of your way. And this is what we're doing this time. We're just going to like wave this magical UV germ killing wand over us. And hopefully it will kill all the things, man made or natural, that will hurt us. We're going to do that. Okay. And then, oh yeah, we got our Prospera spray. Yo, we've been spraying this for a while and we've had some prosperity. I ain't gonna lie. There is prosperity out there, and I have experienced some of it. But if you are feeling like prosperity is lacking, now's a good time to like hone into this energy. Like, oh, send your energy through the screen and like, shh, 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 shh. And when I'm like spraying this over us, because it's all over us, not just me, I'm a proxy for you. This is how this works. Yeah, we're letting this prosperity come through. So, yeah. And then we also got our Florida water anointment. Yes, we do this because sometimes them chakras get a little bit creaky and squeaky and not so freaky. So yeah, we're gonna put that Florida water across our chakras, all of them from crown to root, and then let that speak and span our way into feeling more from the universe. So we got all that shit going on. Yeah. We did it. And we also, FYI, do have a lotto ticket for the end of the show. In case you was wondering if I had gone out of my way to procure one, I did. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all know how this works. If you have a question for the universe, please put it in the chat. Put your question in all caps. I will spin the Wheel of Fortunes, which is next to me, and I will get an oracle. And then through that oracle, I will read your answer because that's what the universe wants you to hear. This is how it works. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple. And yet, still so complex because a lot of people are scared of it. They're scared. I'm not sure why they're scared because sometimes, you're a little bit like, why? But then if you get down into your groin, you get down into your root, you get down into your center, and you really think about why they might be scared, you can empathize with them people, right? You get it why people are scared to do certain things or scared to not do certain things. You get it. You fucking get it. So yeah, I would just like offer that I empathize. If anybody out there is a looky-loo and is scared to put their question in the chat, I get it. I see you. I hear you. I feel you down in my chakras. But you know what? that ain't no excuse. Just because I feel your fear don't mean that your fear is valid. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's check in with the chat. See who has a question. Oh, you got a friend who used to watch Cooking Good. What? Bah, that's an old school person. Old school. Way old school. Welcome to the show. Sorry, I had to get my stuff near me because I realized that when I scooted into the space, I forgot to get the things near me. Oh my goodness. Goog is driving. Well, safe travels, Goog. Safe travels. Show me a sign of what is yet to come. Oh, fuck you has a question. I don't think we had any others. Nobody else put anything in the chat. I don't think so. Yeah. This is the first question. Official first question. All right. Show me a sign of what is yet to come. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortunes has to say about it. I still got to figure out how to get this level-ish so that it ain't super wonky, but here we go. Crystal. Okay, we got a crystal oracle. We're going to do a crystal here. And this is for what is yet to come. You know, we don't know what's going to come. We never know what's going to come. You don't like, if you're honestly living mindfully in the way that you should be, and I've only like touched on this because I only read the headline and I never read the article, but I think it means if you're living mindfully, you're only living moment to moment. So, like, you are not afraid of the future if you're living mindfully, right? It's just happening. So, you shouldn't actually care about what happens in the future because you're just living in the moment. And in the moment, if you're living life the way you should, you ain't worried about nothing that's bothering you because you've curated everything to be the best that it can be, right? You know, you've like, okay, I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. I'm not uncomfortable in any way. Like, I have curated them moments and I don't need anything else to distract from this. I'm in this space. So, yeah, there's that. But let's see. Let's see, because we're curious. What is yet to come for fuck you? Okay, here we go. Crystal. Oh, Soda Light. Speak your truth. We've gotten this one before. Yeah. So, speak your truth. If there's any doubt that you need to speak up about what makes you feel good or not good, this is it. Um, yeah, I feel like if you're asking this question now, you're like giving me, they're like begging me, begging the universe, because I work through the universe, saying, hey, universe, I want permission to say my truth. I need to say my truth. I need to speak my truth. Well, here's your answer. You got the green fucking light. So, bitch, go out there and speak it. Know that you might get some blowback from people who are not aligned with your truth. However, guess what? There's lots of different ways that you can exist in this world. You can exist on the same level as people who are angry, or you can exist above them and just to like look down and be like, I hear your anger, I honor it, and go the fuck away. And that's how that shit works. So good luck. Good luck. Yeah. Yep. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Go get some soda light. Or and don't drink soda thinking it's soda light. It ain't the same. Different kind of thing. All right, y'all. This is how this works. I will answer questions if you throw them in the chat. And I know that everybody watching this show right now pretty much is a family member. So y'all know how this works. But we cannot keep this momentum rolling unless y'all throw some shit in the chat. So, all caps in the chat, put your question. I will spin the wheel of fortunes and then we will get an oracle. And then I will answer the question through the oracle that was selected by the universe. Crazy, crazy town. Won't you take me to crazy town? And by the way, I need to point this out. So I was editing the reel today. And this was from the video that I did on February 20 something. I can't remember. Late February, before leave date, 28th. Yeah. So I remember, like, I've been having this whole problem with my microphone, which one of y'all sent me, which I'm so grateful for. It's beautiful, but I've been having this issue with some static occasionally coming up. And so for that show, and maybe the next one, I can't remember. I ain't edited that shit together yet, but I did put little like foil around the whole like mechanism that connected to the microphone because I'd had success with that before when there was some weird static. Now, looking back on that show after just editing it today, like literally today, I had rarely any kind of like things coming up. And it had the little potato skin on it, the little tinfoil hat. So I don't know what's going on. I heard it was a bit rate issue. I did not get more information from you, whoever told me that. But I did look into it and I found out that it could be an issue, but I don't know if it's an issue. I feel like this covering the thing was very effective and it might be some kind of interference from the Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I learned that from the past from a different microphone, and I'm learning it might be from this one. It could be all in my head, but for now, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's working. I do have one old episode, maybe two, with the tinfoil on it that I can use as a like a whatever. What do they call it? A control. I have a control now. And then I can like go against the things that didn't have it and see if that made a difference. And maybe the tinfoil hat on the microphone is what we need. We don't need the tinfoil hat on OraCola necessarily because we got it on the microphone and that's good enough. Okay. Just putting that out there. I have been working on this on my own time. It just ain't been like working out like I thought. Okay, here we go. Goog wants to know, should I buy a scratch off for grandma? Okay, well, we got another question. And this one is for a scratch off for grandma. I would say always, because you don't know how long she's going to live. But let's see. Crystal again. Oh my goodness. It's going to be one of them shows. Going to be one of them shows. I can tell already. Okay. Here we go. Should I buy a scratch off for grandma? Crystal says, ooh, tour-related quartz. Get out of your own way. This one came up earlier this year. I know it did because it was unusual and I remembered it. So yeah, get out of your way. Get that ticket. get it to grandma. If it's a winner, great. If it ain't, well, at least you had fun scratching it off. And at least you got brownie points against your cousins. Because really, when it comes to grandmas, you're trying to be ahead of your cousins. This is how it works. You want to be the favorite grandchild. Because the favorite grandchild is going to get all the good shit. And when I say the good shit, I mean the shit that actually matters. The good grandchild is going to get all the good collectibles, all the good things that grandma's been holding on to, all the good vintage coats, all the good cookware, all that shit. So if you ain't in a position as your family, like hierarchy goes, to be in a position to have power of attorney, because your dad's a loser or whatever. But even if your uncle or aunt is smart enough to have a law degree and can get that power of attorney and can get all that stuff, it's your job as a good, diligent grandchild, as a favorite, to winnow into that thing early before the death happens and actually extract all that wealth before the uncle or aunt gets to it. And this is how, actually, when you think about it, world building works. You don't want to go to the place when they're desperate. No. You want to go to the place before they're desperate. You want to go to the place before there's a crisis. And then you can kind of weasel in and get your connections going, and you can get a little bit of trade flowing. You can get some things going on the down low that, the powers that be above may not be aware of because they're busy with other shit. This is how you extract the wealth from your family. You need to winnow in before the person dies. And you need to be their friend and extract the wealth secretly. You don't need to advertise it. Don't put it on Facebook. Don't put it on your social. Don't fucking put any word out there that you got it, because it'll come back later, I promise. But get all the shit on the down low. And then when they pass and you don't get nothing, everyone's like, why ain't you fighting for nothing? You're like, it ain't my fight. I wasn't in the will. I accept it. Wink, wink. It's how that shit works. Promise you. Don't ask me how I know. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just got a whole bunch of weird things on my live chat. It ain't even scrolling down for me. Oh my goodness. No. Hold up. All right. I just got it out. Weird. It fucking froze on me. YouTube is freezing my chat. Even though I select I want to see it all, they're still censoring my shit. Fucking YouTube. All right. So we got the scratch off, the house sale. Oh, Carol Jean has a question. House sale. Let's see what has to going on. Here we go. What does that say? OraCola's choice. Oh, for the house sale. All right. Here's what we're going to do. What should you do? What should you think about? What's your thing? I'm going to do a liturgical. This one is new. And I feel like the literary wisdom in the liturgical has not been fully explored. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, I just got to get my cards together. Oof. All right, we got them. We're set. Oh, shit. It kind of got away from me for a second. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Didn't spill any. We're good. So, for Carol Jean, house. Carol Jean house. What we got? Yep, that was good. Carol Jean house. Okay, here we go. Carol Jean house. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so a John Steinbeck novel. I don't know what this means because I read this book. Maybe I should have. Maybe it should have been like, I think it's of mice and men. Is this it? Is this a mouse like clutched in a fist? I don't know. I don't understand the moral of this story, but I do understand that I pulled this for you. And if you want to investigate further, I suggest go into a search engine, not just Google, because Google will censor some shit. Maybe you should go to 2 or 3. You should get a second or third opinion on your search engine results. I recommend this for everybody, honestly. Get a second or third opinion on your search engine results. Put in the same words for each one that you go to. See what comes up. You might be surprised. Just saying. Anyway, good luck. Good luck. Okay. Here we go. Back up to the top. All right. We got the scratch off. Should you buy grandma? Yeah, we got that. House sale. Okay. Okay, Lava has one. I'm worried my dog will die if I travel. Should I go visit my mom? All right. This is one you might not want to hear the truth from, but here we go. Spin again. No. Here we go. Tarot. We got a tarot for this one. You might need to do some deeper dives to get the full answer, but we're going to do the tarot for you. Here we go. La 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 la. You know what's funny? I've been listening to some Janet Jackson on my Spotify because I got that Spotify premium. Yeah, I pay for that shit because I need it at work to get through the day. And I was listening to some Janet Jackson songs and realized that she has a recurring theme through many of her songs. I'm not saying many, I'm just saying the few I've listened to and they're hits. There's like this weird devil voice that comes out and says something and like repeats a certain frame and it's like and you're like, what? Where did that come from? It's there. It's in the background. It's kind of secret, but it's there. I challenge you, listen to it. So yeah, I'm a little bit weirded out by them voices that go in the music. I feel like they're trying to push an agenda. If not an agenda that you're afraid of, at least the agenda of the devil. Because the devil is like, yeah, it is happening. Look, listen to her songs. Listen to them. There is always some weird, like, lower voice kind of repeating a frame or a lyric that she just sang. Don't believe me? Listen for yourself. It's true. It's fucking true. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's there. It's fucking there. It seems so innocuous on the surface, but the man. Mm. Okay, back to this reading I was doing. Okay. Should you go visit the mom? Here's the tarot. Here we go. Oh, the moon. Oh my goodness. So this isn't going to give you a definitive answer. What it is going to say is that you really need to listen to your intuition on this. The moon is a flatty like thing, and it will change every few hours. That's why we got different moon phases on our planet, because the moon changes so much. It changes his mind so much, it cannot even. But yeah, as far as going to visit, maybe plan it around a moon phase that's positive. So, generally speaking, new moon phases are about new beginnings. So, if you want a new relationship, you want to have a new feeling, maybe go visit on the new moon. If you're ready to let go of the relationship or you feel like it's inevitable, maybe go visit on a full moon phase where you're like bringing it to culmination and it's like coming down. So there's a lot of ways you can look at this, but I would say think about the moon phases when or if you go to visit. This will help you to navigate this energy in the most efficient way, and maybe a way that is not traumatizing and creating more karma. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah. All right. It is 9:38. Well, I ain't done no tea yet. I do have some tea. So I'm gonna get my tea kettle and swish it around. Oh, as dusty as it is, that dusty bitch. And then get some tea leaves floating around and get me some tea. I think I got some tea. Do y'all know what kind of tea it's gonna be? Let's find out. Oh, it's the Princess of Whale Tales. Ah, we all know what this is. So, yeah, apparently everybody in the UK is in a tizzy. And I mean, everybody, I mean, the mainstream media is in a tizzy about the fact that the Princess of Wales, aka Catherine Middleton, aka the person who married Prince William, and I didn't mean to rhyme it; it just happened. Um, it there was a photo or two or 5 or 10. Now that you have gone further into the conspiracy, as I know most of y'all have, uh, that was doctored. There were some sketchy parts about it. And there's been some heightened speculation because the Princess of Whale Tales herself has not been out in public for a while due to some mysterious abdominal surgery, aka hysterectomy. Yeah, they can't say it out loud that, the queen, future queen of England is not fertile. That's what I'm thinking. This is my first thought about this. She had to get a hysterectomy. She's had 3 kids. Her pregnancies have been horrible. She is done with that shit. And also, she probably got a lot of polyps, and she's in the perimenopausal stage where that shit starts to get real serious. So she's probably just like said, take it out of me. I don't want to bear no heirs or spares. None of them. I am done with that shit. I had 2 boys and a girl. If y'all can't figure it out by then, I'm out. I'm done. So yeah, she is probably went in for a routine hysterectomy like so many women of her age do. This is my guess. But because she's a royal and because she's married to a reptilian and because, there's a whole lot going on with that, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there about it. There's conspiracies about how he might be involved, aka Prince William. And there's conspiracies about Like, she could be involved. Like, who knows? Who knows? Here's the thing. Who fucking cares? This is not our country. This is not people that we are supposed to be beholden to at all, ever in our lives. And yet, they're constantly shoving the British royal family down our throats. I feel like I've ranted about this before, but let me rant about it again because I cannot with this shit. Look, those of y'all in Canada, like, fuck you. I'm sorry. Y'all still have to, like, have that shit rammed down your throat. Those of us in the United States of America, no. We kicked them assholes out. We kicked them pasty white assholes out hundreds of years ago with the help of many slaves. I'll admit, there was a lot that we did that was wrong, but we kicked them out already. Why are they still in our business? Why are they still like infiltrating our news? Why do we give two fucking fucks about whatever the Princess of Wales or the Princess of Whale Tales is doing with her abdominal surgery? I do not care. I feel sorry for her because I really feel like it might be a Game of Thrones kind of thing where she's a civilian. She had to get impregnated by the reptilian DNA people, and it made her pregnancies horrible and it like fucked up her insides. I get it. It's a Targaryen thing. I get it. But you know what? In this country, the United States, we don't have to fucking deal with that shit. We got way worse shit to deal with. Our president is fucking senile and liable to die any day. I think that is a way better thing to worry about. So I feel bad for whoever the Princess of Whale Tales is as a human, because obviously they did not think it through when they pursued being the king's spouse. But whatever they're going through now, which I'm pretty sure is a gynecological thing that most people in middle age go through as a woman, whatever they're going through now, I hope they come out of it the other side and they're like looking around and going, oh my God, this is the worst thing I ever did in my life. I need to get out of this. And then, she'll like get Princess Diana in some different way. And that is your fate. When you fuck with the royals, you fuck with fate. And fate's going to give you a bad outcome. That's all I know from reading the tabloids. But I'm pretty sure I get it. Pretty sure. That's why I ain't fucked with no royals. No. Is that the reason? Maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it is 9:44. We got about 20 more minutes left in the show because I was fashionably late this time. So, yeah. If you got a question, put it in the chat. If not, that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. And while I'm here, just running my mouth, don't forget to like the show. If you ain't done it yet, only 3 people have liked it. I know there's at least 6 people watching. So 3 more people need to like this broadcast. Just do it. And then if you are inclined to subscribe to the show, if you're just a looky-loo, just hit that subscribe button. I don't post enough for you to be annoyed. I just want this to be known. I post once a week, maybe twice a week on a rare occasion. But mostly I post once-ish a week with the live stream and then with the, whatever short I put out. So it's not going to annoy you. Just put it like on your separate email that you've got as a secret, like email for all your shit that you sign up for, like your ghost email. That's fine. I'm not offended if you put your ghost email as the notification or your ghost Google account as your notification. That does not bother me. I just want you to do it. So please do that. Okay. Very good. Oh, Prince is always censored. Well, Prince, you just have to learn how to speak in subtlese. Subtlese is a language that has emerged since online chat rooms and texts have come up. Subtlese is the language of, well, you can convey your truth subtly with the right combinations of non-words, less vowels, and weird characters. That's really how it is. Can you make your thing, your subtlese question or your subtlese comment appear as a regular person might interpret it on first inspection? Can you do that? Can you make that thing with all those things, all them rules? Can you make it happen? Because I feel like I'm pretty good at interpreting subtleties. I feel like I've gotten that skill under my belt, but maybe you have a better way of doing it. So this is how we learn and grow, y'all. All of us, all 6 of us here in the chat, all 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 of us here in the chat, we're all here together as a family, and we may not know about subtleties. Even though we might have been practicing subtleties, we might have been doing it kind of on the down low. But Albert, Prince Albert, yeah, we need to understand what subtleties you're trying to get with. So try it out, and maybe your questions will get through. Just maybe your questions will get through. Well, I see Carol Jean made it. Hey, Carol Jean, good to see you. Always fun to have you in the house. All right. It is 9:48. I did not see any other questions. I just lectured about how you should give your questions. Okay. Well, I guess I can do a reading for the collective, just a general reading, because why not? It is the new spring. Here we go. The new season is here. Oh, spin again. Shit. Okay, here we go. What is that? Litorical. Oh, we got so many reading assignments this week. Okay. We got Of Mice and Men, and then we got this one for the collective. So let's figure it out. What do we got to think about this week? We got the equinox yesterday, so it's officially spring. It is Easter coming up on the 31st, which is not this weekend, but the next Sunday. We got Easter. Yeah, there's a lot going on. And we got that whole like eclipse coming up, that whole full eclipse of the sun. What? That never happens. But it's going to happen on April 8th here in Central Texas, unless the man blots it out with chemtrails. We'll see. We'll see. But let's see. Here we go. All right. Here it is. Torture and tortoise and hare. Okay. So it's a fable. So basically, this is telling us for the next little bit of time, don't go too fast. Don't think you're going to win by going fast. Take your time, look around, see what's there. There's so many distractions if you're fast. If you're too fast and you're too like in the moment, you are going to miss something that could be easily observed if you just took the time to look around. Hey. So, yeah, this is what we need to do. We are in a pivotal time. Everything's pivoting on the astronomical New Year, and also the whole like it's spring moving into summer in Texas, and also spring moving into summer in other places where there's still snow. Like it's a drastic change. There's a lot going on. So be mindful and keep your eyes open. Yeah. Okay. Woo! 9:51. We got another 15 minutes in the show because I was so late. But if y'all got a question, put it in the chat. I don't think I missed any. I'm going to scroll up. Yep. Did not miss any. And we are going to vibrate higher always because that's the only way to exist and get along without building karma, right? Vibrating higher is the way to go. I'm going to check the socials because I don't know if we got any social. I don't think so. Nope. None there. And then we're going to check this one. I'm still on 2 socials. I need to get on more, but I have definitely not been keeping up with that shit. Sorry. Okay. Well, we got that. So, no questions. It is working again. Well, good. I'm glad. Because if it ain't working, I need to know. Because I don't want to waste my time on this shit. Ever. Okay. So, about 13 minutes left in the show. If you have a question for the universe, please put it in all caps in the chat. If you're a looky-loo, you need to log into Google to do this. I will be here for you. Promise. Oh, fuck you. Are we going to have a spring election in Canada so we can vote this whatever out? I will leave that anonymous. Okay. Well, I don't know about Canada, but I know there's a lot of speculation about the U.S. election, considering the candidates that are given to us so far. Oh, that was a week. We'll do it again. Here we go. What is that? Portico. Okay. Portico. Are we going to have a spring election in Canada? We'll see. Let's find out what the Portico has to say. I'm actually excited the Portico showed up because I was a little sad. Oh shit, where did my phone go? I don't know. Whatever. I put it somewhere weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we got random number generator. Yeah. And we got 755. And then we got our number. All right, page 6. Page 6 in the Portico. This might be all words because I know the Portico. And the first few pages are not very exciting. Let's see. We got page. Oh my God. These pages are so thick. Unlike the Bible pages that are really thin. Isn't that funny that the Portico pages are so thick and the Bible pages are so thin? Crazy. Here we go. Oh, it is a page. Okay. This is from a long time ago. This is page 6. And this is your page. This is your page. You just get a list of things that are possible. This is from the very beginning of the book, and it's just telling you what is available. So, you're going to have an election, but it's going to have a lot of parts to it, and it may not be parts that you're interested in seeing. And it may not be happening on the timeline that you expect. Just know that there is something planned out for this election. There is a chapter for everything that's going to happen. It is already dictated in the book. So, yeah, there's your answer. I'm so sorry. That wasn't very fun, but you know what? I'm not about shielding y'all from the truth. I'm here to say I give support because everybody needs to vibrate higher if we're going to get out of this shit. That's how it's going to work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Prance, what does the Wheel of Fortunes have to say about Texas banning prawn hub? Oh yeah, we know about this. I think it's one of the tea topics in the tea kettle, but let's just do it now. Book of Revelation. No. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I realized last week I should have made out a master list of Book of Revelation chapters and verses so that I could just, look at it casually and not have to do all this rigmarole, like not using my thumb to find the answer. Well, I was lazy this week. I'm sorry. I didn't do it. I remembered it while getting ready for the show, and I was like, fuck, I should have done that shit. But anyway, it looks like we're only going to get one revelation. So we're going to do this. Chapter 17. We got to find the verses. Oh, we're already there. Okay, so there's 18 verses. So we type in 18. Hold up. 18. Here we go. What? No, did it work? Okay, chapter 6. All right, verse 6, chapter 18. That's what we get. And verse 6 says, for the pornical ban in Texas. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. I don't know what this means, but I'm getting 2 girls, 1 cup vibes from this. So it seems to me like you need to just subvert that ban, because obviously Texas is overreaching when they're saying that children should not look at porn. I think here's what I think. I don't think kids should look at porn, but I think if you don't want your kid to look at porn, you shouldn't give them a phone where they can look at porn. You shouldn't give them a computer where they can look at porn. Like, you should prevent that from happening as much as you can. Now, obviously, they're going to find it with their friends. Their friends are going to have the phone. They're going to look at the porn, but they're not going to be in their rooms looking at the porn on the device you gave them for Christmas. So, yeah, I feel like we should not put the state involved here, but we should put parents who are responsible involved here. And based on how the world is going and based on how I rate, I feel like a lot of people are not responsible enough to be parents. Their thing, but ultimately, when you talk about restrictions on what people can see on the internet, this is going to get into a slippery slope of shit. We don't need that. No. So, I'm a little bit like, okay, yeah, you can require people to be of a certain age to view your site. If you really actually cared about that shit, you would make it hard. They're making it hard, but not in the right way. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't know about that Pornhub thing. I don't look at Pornhub all the time. I have not felt the loss, honestly. It ain't been part of my loss, but I understand that some people out there are suffering because they can't get their free porn. And all I got to say is, bitch, do you know what it was like to get porn back in the 80s and 90s? Do you know how hard it was to find that shit? I have no sympathy for you. You just need to, like, go back to figuring out how to be bored. Figure out how to be bored. People have forgotten how to be bored. You cannot fulfill all of your fantasies with an instantaneous thing on your digital device. No, you need to figure out how to be fucking bored. You know why? Because when you're bored, you start to think about shit. And when you start to think about shit, you might start to be a better person because you're working through your shit. Anyway, that's what I think about that. And the universe, I think, agrees. Like, I think it agrees for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got some questions here. All right. P&G, a coworker resigned this week. What will work be like now? Okay. Let's see. P&G. Hold up. Crystal. Oh, we got a Crystal. So I don't know what that coworker did or did not bring to the workplace, but there's an energy that you can use to figure out how to deal with the loss, whether it was a good loss or a bad loss. You know, you might be happy about it, you might be sad about it. It depends. I don't know. But here is the crystal energy for this predicament that you find yourself in. Wait, this one. This one. Tiger's eye. Oh, yeah. Overcome your, I can't even read it. This is how bad my eyes are. I cannot read this. What does it say? Overcome your fears. Duh. So, yeah. So, whatever fears you have about this coworker leaving the space, whether they're a person that you hated or somebody that you actually liked, get over it. It's not going to be as bad as you think. It's just going to be a slight adjustment. It's just going to be kind of one of them things that, like, like adjust a little bit here and a little bit there. And, maybe so and so will be sad for a day and maybe you'll have to deal with that. But honestly, it's going to be fine. So, whatever fears you have about this person leaving, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because you can figure it out and your coworkers can figure it out. Y'all can figure it out. And honestly, it might be a little bit better place if they're gone. Sometimes when people leave your space, even if you're feeling like they should have stayed, sometimes when they leave, that little of energy out clears the air for something better to come in. So think about it like that. Don't be afraid. It's all good. Oh, yeah. All right. It's 10:04. I've been here about an hour. If you have not liked the show yet, please click the like button. If you have not shared any of my shit with anybody, please share them like a 2-minute reel, a little thing, something, a tidbit, just to get their whistle wetted for my appetizing stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's what we do every Wednesday at 9 p.m. here on channel RCola. I'm gonna maybe get this scratch off going. So y'all remember, this is a new scratch off. I don't know how this game works at all, but we're gonna figure it out. It says we need to scratch everything off and possibly we'll win something. Possibly. Let's find out. Match any of your numbers to the winning number, win the prize, reveal 2 times, win double. Okay, pretty simple. We've done this before. So we got 13, we got 5, we got 3, we got 4, we got 7. Okay, lots of options here. Are we going to get a winner? Let's see. Drum roll. We did not win. We got 14 and we got 13 is the closest thing we got. So womp 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 womp. Bullshit. Anyway, at least it was just a dollar ticket. It wasn't a $2 ticket. It was a dollar ticket. All right, y'all. Well, I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Please, if you have not liked or subscribed, do so. If you have, great. I love you. Share it with somebody so they will like and subscribe. Please. I will see y'all next week. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your beginning of March, beginning of spring. I don't know. It's a weird time. It's a weird time. It's a weird time. Anyway, don't believe everything the man tells you because usually it's a lie. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time.